Governor Sisolak addressed the state today, saying we're just not ready for phase 3 of reopening. We need a little bit more time to verify the impact of these recent openings.
And Orko Manna now joining us live from the Strip tonight to share the governor's message. Orko.
Well, Brian and Denise, we've been in phase 2 for a couple of weeks now, but because of a rise in COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations, the governor says we are not ready to move on to phase 3.
We're not in the post-COVID time. We're in the middle of a COVID-19 pandemic. We're right dead smack in the middle of it.
A strong statement from Governor Steve Sisolak as Nevada stays in phase 2. That means no additional restrictions are being lifted.
We don't want to go forward and then take a step backward.
As the state reopens and more testing is available, we're seeing an uptick in COVID-19 cases as predicted. There's been an upward trend over the last 3 weeks and a consistent increase in hospitalization since June 5th.
Before expanding our reopening and entering a phase 3, we must continue to allow ourselves the time to evaluate this new medical information.
With large crowds forming on the Strip and downtown, contact tracing will help figure out how people are contracting the virus. For example, in the casinos or at the recent protests. In both cases, there's little social distancing and sometimes minimal mask use.
Now is not the time to abandon these protective measures. It is a time to double down on them. We can only stay open if we stay safe.
Las Vegans we talked to are torn on the idea of waiting.
The governor's team, I think, are trying to do what's best, but I also think there are some long-term effects to keeping things shut down.
I feel like things do need to progress and they need to move forward either way. But I also understand staying in phase 2 just a little bit longer.
Governor Sisolak says science will make the final say.
The virus is what drives the timeline.
Again, Governor Sisolak has not set a date yet for phase 3. For perspective, phase 1 lasted for about 3 weeks, and phase 2, we are currently just over 2 weeks into phase 2. Reporting live near the Las Vegas Strip tonight, Orko Manna, 8 News Now.
Thank you, Orko. The governor also confirming there will be a special session soon where lawmakers will meet to figure out the state budget, which has been, of course, hit hard by the pandemic. He also says an announcement will be made soon on the moratorium on evictions and foreclosures, meaning we will learn whether that will expire soon.